Hi, this is Dean with Renegade Media Company, and today I am talking with Kate O'Neill, who is a leader in the Isogenics community. And the reason why I'm communicating with Kate today is because Kate and I were able to be introduced by a mutual friend of ours a couple weeks ago. And I really thought that Kate really had a really cool, interesting story about her situation with not only her adult son, who suffered a stroke a couple years ago, and she discovered a revolutionary company that was able not only to help her son get healthy again, but help her lose weight, and has been able to provide a financial vehicle for her to create a lifestyle that has completely replaced her corporate income. So, Kate, hey, could you take a few minutes and introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you and a little bit about your story?
Sure. Um, well, like you said, Charlie suffered a stroke about 6 years ago when he was 21, and his rehab really didn't take off until he got onto the Isagenix products, and his mental clarity improved. He was able to gain weight for the first time ever, and he became healthier and happier, and we were all, really thrilled. So to support him, I went on the products and I lost 15 pounds in 3 weeks, and I got really excited about it, and we both love the product so much we turned it into a business. So we've been talking to people about it, and other people are getting excited about it, especially when their body image isn't quite what they want. They either want to gain weight or they want to lose weight, and here's a proven way to do it in a healthy way with organic products. So it's pretty exciting.
Awesome. So you turn these different products that you're successful into a business. Can you go a little bit more in detail in what that was looking like for you at that time?
At which time do you mean?
Well, when you decided to turn Isogenics and their products into a business.
Oh, well, it was pretty much plug and play. It was really easy. We just used the tools that are provided by Isagenix and started talking to people about it, and people noticed that our physical presence had changed, and that, I was looking better in my outfits than before, and asking what I was doing, and I just talked to people, and people got excited and wanted to join us.
Excellent. Um, I'm looking at my notes here, and so can you tell me how you're going to help people on your team get involved with Isogenics, and tell us about the team aspect of Isogenics and how the whole company is supporting of you and your team.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty incredible. The support that we have is phenomenal. Even people who aren't on our team, who would have no financial interest at all in our success, are helping us. There are conference calls of doctors on the boards, advisory boards for Isagenix, who sponsor free conference calls to support the people who are using Isagenix, whether it's to lose weight, or if they're trying to build the business and they have questions about their downline who are using the products to improve their health. And then I'm also connected with Joni Brewer, who was the 30th millionaire in Isagenix, and she's very supportive. Any questions I have, I call her. She answers the phone. We talk about it, and the rest of my team is also very supportive. And then to extrapolate on that, when someone comes onto my team, if they're just interested in losing the weight, I coach them, I mentor them, I'm texting with them every day when they start up to make sure that they're successful and that they're happy with the way things are going. And then if they decide to join me to build the business, I give away a $2,997 product. I'd give it away for free to help them build their team. It's an automated product that just pretty much builds the business for you. And so for the next 10 people who join my team, I'm able to give that away for free and help them be successful, because my goal is that they're more successful than I am.
Fantastic. So can you tell me why somebody would join Isagenix over any other health-based direct sales company out there?
Well, Isagenix is a first-class company, and they do everything right. They support their team. That's what they're all about. They're about supporting the field and providing excellent products. And they're very high quality. All the products are high quality. There are no GMOs. The whey is cold pressed, so even paleos can eat it. And it's from cows that are milked in season in New Zealand, and they're grass-fed. So they're all happy cows. There are no stress hormones. They're organic, and there's no gluten in the products. And there was something else you asked me about. What was it?
So why would somebody want to join Isagenix over other healthcare-based products? So we kind of covered on some of the processes on how the products are created, but what about some of the charitable donations that Isagenix does?
Yeah, they are big donators to a lot of charities. In fact, last year, excuse me, my cat's wants to be on hello. Last year they gave over $600,000 to Make-A-Wish Foundation, and that's only one of the charities they give to. It's a company I can really get behind because it's just top notch, first class, and it's going to stick around because health and wellness is going to be $1 trillion industry. That economist Paul Pilsner has predicted that, and it's on track to become true in the next couple of years.
So how long has Isagenix been around? Do you know on how long they've been around?
Yeah, they've been around just a little over 10 years. They started in 2002, I think.
Fantastic. So why would anybody want to look at Isagenix as a business opportunity?
Well, any financial advisor will tell you that you really need to have a passive income if you want to retire. And a lot of people, buy real estate if they have the money to do so and rent it out and get income that way. But a lot of people can't plunk down a big, deposit and then pull another mortgage. And it's very cheap to get into this business. You can get in for under $500. I think $350 is the first starter pack, and that's the most you'll ever spend per month. And then you just get on your auto ship, and you get other people on their auto ship, and the money starts coming in. I get money every week, and I'm not even trying that hard. Charlie has over 40 people in his downline, and he's trying even less hard than me. So, yeah, it's a very simple business.
So one of the frequently asked questions I've seen on my sheet here is that a lot of people think that joining like Isagenix is pretty expensive. Can you go a little bit in detail on is that a myth or is that just total false?
Well, it doesn't. Like I said, it doesn't cost very much at all. Like to get into Mary Kay, I think you have to put down $1,000 to buy your kit. But with Isagenix, you buy your first 30-day pack. It's about $350, and it's food. So it's food that you would be eating anyway, really. The average American household spends about $500 a month or per person on food, and you're eating most of your meals for about $350 if you get the 30-day pack. And so the average meal is about $8 if you're cooking it yourself or eating out. But if you're using Isagenix as meal replacement, it's only about $3 a meal.
Wow, that's a huge savings.
Yeah, $5 in your pocket every time you're using Isagenix.
All right. So on my notes sheet, it says that most people think that network marketing or multi-level marketing is nothing but a scam. Can you go a little bit more detail about what that is and why that's such a myth?
Yeah, that's one of the questions I get first off is, is it a pyramid? Well, those are illegal. So no, it's not. It's a very legitimate business, and it is a $30 billion industry in the United States and double that globally. And it's an industry that has made more millionaires than any other industry on the planet. So it's quite legitimate, and a lot of people are interested in it, and they understand that the real scam is that you go to school, you come out of school in debt, you can't get a job in the industry that you had studied for, and you won't be able to retire. Only 5% of the population is going to be able to retire at 65. So you have to have another income. If you're relying on corporate America, there's no loyalty there. They'll cut you loose at any moment. So to give your life to someone else's dream, and you're just chucked out with the wash as soon as the CEO decides he has to downsize.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the scam. But if you build a network marketing team, you have people who are invested in, as deeply as you are, in creating that income and making their dreams come true. And so you're helping each other be fiscally healthy as well as physically healthy. So it's pretty cool.
I bet the baby boomers has been hit one of the hardest of any of the economic groups because they had this huge retirements and nest eggs saved up, and
Yep.
most of them had their house almost paid for, and then all of a sudden 2008 comes along, 2009 and 2010, and all of a sudden our 401ks and all our retirements and our investments completely get wiped out. I bet this is like the perfect opportunity for baby boomers.
Yeah, I think it is. That was certainly my experience. In the downturn, I lost fully 1/3 of my portfolio, and then the value of my house went down, so that equity there was severely depleted as well. And I had something really smart that I was going to say about that, but then I forgot.
That's all right. Well, probably the nicest thing about this industry, especially if you're a younger person, like in your early 20s, there's all kinds of time and opportunity to really build your business, and there's so much technology available that you can build your business. You were telling me that your young lady that was the 30th millionaire, she built her business completely off Facebook. Is that something that's true?
Well, not her, but another millionaire who's in Australia. She built her entire business on Facebook. Yeah, and she was a millionaire within 9 months.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, and the demographic of about 20 to 35 is just exploding. So anybody who gets young people in their business is really going to do well, because it's phenomenal how that whole demographic, the Gen Y, the Gen X, the Millenniums, they get it. They understand that they don't want to work until the day they die, like their parents are going to have to, just like you said about the baby boomers. And then with the baby boomers, now this is the smart thing I was going to say, with the baby boomers, ageism is real. I'm a woman of a certain age, and I won't be able to work at the level that I was in corporate America for the rest of my life, because there are no old ladies in high tech. You
Right.
just won't see them. So I was thinking of changing careers and becoming a life coach just before Charlie had his stroke, because I could be an old lady advisor, but I can't be an old lady in high tech. And anybody who thinks ageism isn't real isn't paying attention, because it is. And what with losing all my money in the economic crisis, I could work at Target when I'm in my 70s, and how depressing is that? So I decided to
be able to attain the wealth that our previous generations had ever again, unless we have some type of supplementary income.
Absolutely. That's absolutely true.
Awesome. So tell me, one of the things I hear a lot about, network marketing, and especially with, some of the other companies out there, one of the first things they tell you need to do is, make a list of your friends and family. You need to invite your friends and family to one of these meetings that you got to go to your house.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me kind of about the process that you've used that have been successful about, growing your business, and, maybe some individuals you could target there, not your family and friends?
Sure. I've found that house meetings aren't very successful at all. It's hard for people to get to someone else's house, especially during the week. They're all very busy. And we live in an age where people are doing everything on their phone. Right. They're not, it's not the back on the prairie days where you'd have a hootenanny down at the barn, you know. People aren't congregating like that. Our social lives are on our computers and on our phones. So what I'm doing is I'm working with the media that we have. With Facebook, I share with my team strategies that they can use to grow their Facebook business, not unlike that woman did in Australia, and how to capture contacts and leads on their phone.
Absolutely.
Going out doing what they normally do, and then with this product that I give them, there's an automated follow-up, and they always say the fortune's in the follow-up, so it's pretty cool.
That's awesome. So if you were going to kind of go after a specific type of industry, what kind of industry would you kind of target to grow your business? Who would be complementary to this type of product and service?
Oh, actually, there are a lot of them. The healthcare industry is really growing, and there are a lot of service providers within the health and wellness industry. Doctors, if you were to go to your regular appointment and say, "Hey, doc, how's Obamacare treating you?" I don't think they're going to be particularly happy because they're not getting quite the money that they were, the way it's been their schedules are now. And so if you were to say, wouldn't it be great if there were a vehicle that you could, or a product line that would help your patients, that is ethical, easy to use, and improves patient outcome, what would you think of that? And I think that your doctor would respond, well, yeah, that'd be great. And then you could say, well, there's, you know, Isagenix, and then there's estheticians. We have a anti-aging product that is phenomenal, that I saw results in 3 months that I didn't even expect from that. And so you're getting younger from the inside. And estheticians, I have an esthetician on my team who's doing a phenomenal business just selling this retail. And wow. Yeah, and then personal trainers, they can help their clients gain the muscle that they want to gain or lose the weight that they want to gain. So there's anything that has to do with health and wellness, there are providers there that are really looking for ways to help other people, and Isagenix is like the perfect food. It's nutrient dense, and it's easy to digest, and it has provides phenomenal results.
Fantastic. So if somebody wanted to get involved, how would they get in contact with you, Kate?
Well, there are a couple of ways. We're providing a link on this video, aren't we, to contact me?
Absolutely. So after this recording is over, we're going to provide a link on that you'll be able to find on YouTube and on our social media channels like Twitter and Facebook that they can connect with, and there will be a phone number and a web address that they could go to and actually contact you through that way.
Great. Yeah. Yeah, see, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about.
Yeah, makes life much easier when we can. It
sure does.
We can button and distribute it everywhere, right?
Right, right.
So what do we got kind of on the horizon? Okay, what's the next thing that we're going to kind of cover, and do you have any dates in mind that we can let our viewers know that to stay tuned for our next thing that we got coming up?
Sure. Well, every day in my blog, oldladykickingagingsbutt.com, I know it's really long, but it's funny, I provide content about health and wellness. People should check that out. They can also contact me through that blog. But every day, if they want to learn something more about how to lead a healthy life and eat healthily, that's a good resource for them. And then in 2 weeks, I believe we're doing it in 2 weeks, I will be giving my team a lot of value in how to use Facebook to promote their business, about a strategy and when to post, what to post, how to clean up their social media. It'll provide a lot of value. Even people who aren't on my team, who aren't even interested in Isagenix, who have their own network marketing business, or they have a bakery, or they have any kind of business would benefit from this, because Facebook is a really powerful tool. It reaches billions of people, and to use it right, you can have a really nice, soft strategy for your warm market, or if you have a fan page, you could really get more exposure and more people liking your page.
You know, I saw an interesting statistic the other day that between Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, uh, Apple, and Amazon, the amount of people that are engaged in those companies on a social level make up 73% of the entire human population. So
Gee whiz.
if you're using those technologies to promote your business, I would probably almost guarantee that you can pretty rapidly grow your opportunity.
Yeah, well, that's the strategy that I have for me and my team. We're going to use technology to blow it out of the water.
Fantastic. Well, Kate, I want to thank you again for taking 20 minutes out of your day to sit and chat with me and answer a couple questions with you. And I look forward to doing this with you again. And
Thanks.
anything that you want to say before we get off the call here?
Well, I just want to thank you for setting this up and doing the interview. It was really fun. And were you going to say something there?
I said excellent. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and close this out, and Kate, we'll follow up with you later. Okay.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Dean.
All right. Have a good day.
You too.